Took me a minute to get this thing to actually work. So I'm kind of glad I got it to work. Hold up. This device won't play music while recording. See, I'm spoiled with my S21. Today I had to come back, all the way back to the tablet. Yeah, because the S21 is on charge right now in the backbone. I gotta literally put it in the backbone to get it to charge. I ain't entirely upset about that. Because as long as it's charging and that backbone on it, I can play my game. But right now, trying to get my lighting just right, it's gonna be tricky. But it's April Fool's Day, if I'm not mistaken. And I ain't gonna be a fool today. But, shit. I'm getting high today. Oh, yeah. From Great White Shark to Nerds. Them nerds made a nigga sleep good. I swear to God, once I got in here, I would knock the fuck out. Shit. I mean, knock the fuck out. Like how Tyson used to leave his opponents way before Douglas. You know. That shit hit me like Lennox hit Tyson. A little too hard. That's why I'm like, shit, I ain't grinding no more. I gotta finish what's in this can. Gotta finish up what's in this can. And then, I don't even know what time it is. I'm assuming by the sun being right there on me, it's gotta be about noonish. I wouldn't be surprised to find out I'm right. And if this tablet's holding time right, yeah, it's noonish. I'm a little upset that my screen cracked on my tablet. But it hit one corner too many. When that little corner started fracturing off, that's why I gotta get all new devices. All new devices is costing about $900 though. That's a lot of money. $900 is a lot of money. I'm about to get used to spending that much money on myself. Because real talk, I'm worth it. I really am. I really am worth it. I need to appreciate myself like that. Because I really am worth it. You know, I put out lots of money for the sake of other people, to look out for other people. Shit. I think I'm about to really be a mess. I'm talking a seriously hot mess. Once I get comfortable spending a G on a nigga. Cause I know first it starts off as $1,000 phone, $1,000 tablet, $1,000 laptop. Yeah, we getting $10,000, campers. Getting $20,000 vans and trucks. And before you know it, the niggas buying stocks and bonds and shit. Buying businesses and shit. Buying homes and shit. And then the nigga not be left alone after that. Once we get that far, how can a nigga be alone? How will a nigga be alone? When he got that 82 Brown, sitting there working on another song or another video. Once he got a car, he can shoot from the car He in the van with the soundproofing, the way when he speak, you only hear his voice and the music he playing in the background through the mixer. Yeah. Or through the mixer. It's gonna be a whole new ball game. How about the witness? The making of a multimedia mogul. Once I start spending this money on myself, start investing on me, for me. Yeah, I can be self-centered. I can be nonchalant sometimes, but let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a trillion, nigga. Let's keep it a trillion. There's gonna be a little personality changes in me. Instead of being so passive and nonchalant, I don't see what I really give a shit about. They really want to hear my strong opinions. And trust me, they're strong. Not strong. Strong. I mean strong opinions. Shit. Before you know it, I got this little girl. Meanest bitch in the world. But that's my baby girl. She's just as manipulative and ruthless as her daddy. And you won't know what's really fucked up. Daddy didn't fuck no dumb hoes. So she real cunning. She real witty. Hella intelligent. Boy, we working with a monster. Daddy didn't fuck no dumb hoes. So you put all of this manipulative capabilities, all of this charm and charisma into all of this intelligence and genius. Yeah, she gonna take over the world, y'all. She gonna take over the world. Believe me. Yeah. I think that's the reason why God hasn't given me a daughter yet. He know the genetic material I bring to the table. This might be a whole new level of bitch that the world ain't ready for. Yeah. I'm a son of a bitch. So if I have a child, it's gonna be a wild bitch. I said it with no shame and no disrespect intended. But if you met my mama, you see I come from some strong right hands. Yes, sir. And then, if you ever met my daddy, yeah, you understand why I say manipulative, charismatic, charming. And then if you really get to see me going for what I want, and I mean really going all out for what I want, you find out I'm ruthless. Like Eazy-E with the Bone Thugs and them. Because really, not too many people really seen how ruthless I can be. But, a couple of my lovers, I come to the conclusion, yeah, that's that bad boy energy I want. But it's a bit much. As long as it's working for me, we working with it. And, since I've been single, I've been noticing, shit. With my wild thug bitch, man. I was a little bit gentle. And I was really firm enough to keep her in my arms. But I'll be honest. I was 19, y'all. Leave me the fuck alone. I was young. I didn't have the motivation in the nigga to be ruthless. I was just happy to get out mama's house. be making my own money and living on my own wits. And I saw this cute chick, you know, her little strong, independent style. Turned the nigga on for a little while till it turned the nigga off. But after that little wild situationship, that Thug in Love and went sour, and we went separate ways. I came up on my sweet pea. And this is where we see a turn in my character, a change in my character. I'm no more trying to be a D-boy with my own little baby mama. I'm in that square shit, man up, trying to maintain my own castle. And then, you know, Pops brought it out of me. Pops brought it out of me. Give him a Spider-Man room, and he teaches me to be strong to keep my castle. How to hold on to my integrity. And that was the first seed of ruthlessness. I'm gonna say I like that. My daddy moved out. A darkness moved in. Yes, sir. I'm gonna say it like that. When my daddy moved out of my castle, when my daddy, you know, went on his quest for redemption, I'm glad he redeemed himself before he left, though. It hurt to see him leave, you know, but I'm so glad we had chances to talk after that. And the talks we had after that, you know, my daddy left this world fully redeemed. I was still hurting he moved out, but, you know, we had our conversations. And I'm still hurting, yo. I ain't gonna lie, it was just me and my pops and my castle shit was cool, yo. Had my daddy all to my damn self. That was my smoking ace of aces, y'all. That was the smoking ace of all my smoking aces. That was the first and the best. I ain't found a smoking buddy better than my daddy. But real talk, man. To this day, I still hurt, you know. And my daddy went and got clean on me. And I lost my good smoking buddy. And I ain't never had a smoking buddy as real as my father. Now, I done had a smoking ace since then. But not as cool as my daddy. And I still miss him. Because of the good times we have and the fact that, yo, we can't do that no more. But now, it's on my shoulders to carry on the legacy he taught me. Spread love. Joy and happiness. I'ma do it. Not just with the buds, but with my words of encouragement and the music. I get them to move their ass to. Oh yes. I'm bringing back Young Nick Sr. The newlywed. Nigga used to DJ a little bit. Mix it up. You know, there's some days I wish that nigga had kept his whole DJ set up and just handed it to a nigga. Let that be a part of my inheritance. That's the part of my inheritance a nigga really want it. Man, it's cool, but yo, Pops, give me the record collection and the turntables. But you know, shit happened a long time ago. So I have to build up with my own equipment. And you know, I may not have all of daddy's vinyl, but don't worry, I'm gonna find them shits in MP3s. Take it back to the soul 70s. Come on, y'all. Don't. Yeah. Where your buddies at? Hold up, wait a minute. It's just you. Where everybody else? Where you go? I'm about to get this beehive keep getting up in my face. When the dragon don't kill him, the bug gonna make him fly sideways. Yeah, them nerds gonna have that thing. Where he go? Where he go? Where he go? Oh well. Back to the waking day. And I can admit it. I can really admit it, yo. When my daddy left, that day grieved me to my heart. To where I decided, before I let anybody else I love leave me again, I'ma do whatever I got to keep them close. And then we run into my wildebeest. After I lost my sweet pea, lost my damn mind, lost my motivation. Got these grocery bags shadowing me, making me have to accept, okay, responsibility for my entourage. And this is where the darkness got deep. And by the time I got to my beautiful flower, shit, nigga ruthless. It's there. It's there. I will say what I need to say and do what I need to do to get what the fuck I want. Keep what the hell I want. Now, I ain't no backstabber. I ain't no conniver. Just like Barbara Ann, my words cut deep and leave an impact. And that's when I realized, yeah, I'm ruthless. I'm ruthless. It wasn't just in business. It wasn't just cutting ways to keep my money rolling and make my competitors my employees. I wouldn't even call that shit ruthless. But before the darkness came in, that was just good business sense. But when you mix a little bit of that darkness, that's when it becomes ruthless. Shit. And my words really started cutting harder. And in the midst of that, I realized you can't control those who love you. You can't manipulate those who admire you. But when motherfuckers come fucking went down, oh, you gonna let the demons loose. All those demons we got under control, we can put them to work. Let them do what they do, what they do, what they do. So, with all that said, my daughter's gonna inherit all of that through the genetic material. All this experience and wisdom I pulled up, she's gonna have as an intuition, a special instinct, an ultra instinct. And she's gonna come out the womb with that shit turned on. I had to learn how to activate this shit. I had to learn how to properly apply this shit. And then she's gonna get it automatic. It's gonna be a dangerous little girl. Come in the world with a game fully on. Me, I had to discover mine. Learn how to utilize mine. And all of those achievements, she's come out fully activated. And then the way I am, with all the stuff I've been through with women, females, the one that decided to carry to full term a child for me, oh boy, I tell you, it's gonna be something. Truly the only goal I aspire to Everything else I'm doing is just to get to that. Like right now, trying to really work on my character to where, you know, when she get here, I'll be ready. Ready for it. But before my little girl gets here, I gotta meet her mother. I'm trying to get myself ready for her mother. I know that's gonna be a challenge because my taste in women is unique. I like the traditional ladies with some of the modern benefits, but none of the modern bullshit. So I need me one of them, Church of God in Christ saints. One of the ones that come from back in the 80s. That type of, that type of integrity, that type of constitution. Which means I'm looking for a real, real strong lady. A very wise woman. I can still have a baby. It's gonna be hard to find that in a young woman. Might catch it in a woman almost at the end of her, biological clock. But as long as she slide one out, we good. She ain't gotta have a whole bunch of kids. Shit, we won't have a whole lot of work with that first one. But finding the feminine reflection of me as I be now, that's gonna be challenging. I need to refine myself to something, I'll be able to get a hold of when I find it reflecting back. Because right now, I don't need no woman that can be my reflection right now. It's a little bit too rough around the edges. I need to become a gentleman I was raised to be. So I can get a good lady to have a baby with. I'll admit right now, I'll make a good daddy. Extremely overprotective daddy. Yeah, real ruthless nigga. Because, I'm trying to keep my baby girl till I die. And once I'm gone, I want her to find somebody who's built like me, but can go through the rest of her days with her. And being the rare breed I am, I'm giving my daughter a hell of a challenge. Safest way to get her a husband is catch that nigga young. And I mean catch him, learn his ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. And let him grow right next to her. So he understands what he gonna be spending the rest of the days with. And that's gonna be a challenge too. First I gotta make me a daughter. And then I gotta find, a good pile of clay that I can mold right next to her, go through the rest of her life with her. Yeah. I'm trying to pick my daughter's husband before she hit puberty. And to make sure both of them mature and grow in the best possible way for them to stay together. Shit. Before she even get to her teens, I want her to have that ace boom coon right there. To where when that spark finally hit her, she like, I already got him right here. I know him. since day one. I want her to be fully familiar with his character. And I think that's going to be even more challenging than keeping her out of trouble. Before I die, I gotta make sure she has a husband. And I want to hang around long enough to start on my grandkids. Yes. Yes. So, as I sit here at 40 something, I gotta realize I gotta get on the grind. I really gotta get on my grind. I gotta really get this trust established, build up this portfolio, and then find somebody I can put a seed in. So that way, I might get to see my great grandbabies. Man, that's asking to get really, really old. I'll be grateful if I get to the grandbaby. But Lord, give me life long enough to see the great grands. Every day I wake up, I'll be in heaven before I die. When I can wake up and see my child, my grandchild, and my great-grandchild before the end of the day, get to say something to them, I'll be living in heaven. Seeing that my legacy is secure and my mortality is finalized. In other words, I am ashes, my legacy will carry on stronger. I don't know no greater reward for the work I'm doing. To see the little grandbabies. But I gotta get to the little grandbabies. When you get to the grandbabies, I gotta make the baby. You get to the baby, I gotta make my empire so somebody wants to be my queen and follow my rule. And damn right, I mean rule, not lead. My rule. Shit. My rule is these guidelines of discipline. That's been governing me to get in this position to say, okay, this is the way we do it, but we ain't fucking around. Period. Oh, shoot the joint out. No, we still hot. Still hot. But still, we're coming to the conclusion of the waking baby. The first joint I smoke when I wake up. They didn't call this one a morning smoke, it's an afternoon smoke. The midday burn. I might as well put on the title and upload this, the midday burn. That just sounds nice, I like that. So while I've been drawing off over here, recording on this camera, let's see how much juice. It didn't charge up. I need to get me another cord. But this one it came, I think it got a little bit of a short right there or in here or something. Where it don't charge like talking about. Or at least not this. You know. Not the backbone, not this phone. I can put it in the speaker though. It'll still charge the speaker with this cord. But I don't know. Maybe that's that one drop too many for it to do for the phone. So this is my power bank for my speakers and headphones. Strictly speakers and headphones. But not the phone. Okay. Before I go to work, I gotta at least get 50% in this. But good news is I got this tablet. Left all my music, even the music I don't want to listen to, on the SD card that goes in this tablet. The fat SD card that goes on my laptop that I use to script the phone with, that's got all of my retro arts, my retro gaming. Now I gotta find a motherfucking device that is strong enough to emulate PS3 games. Yes, I need to find out which one of my devices can actually run a PS3 emulator, so I can play Def Jam's Icon. I got the ISO already on SD card, ready to go, unpacked and everything, fully downloaded. And I have yet to even try PlayStation 3. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be the first PlayStation 3 game I play on an emulator. Probably the first PlayStation game I play, period, on my own equipment through an emulator. And I keep a copy of this file to actually buy a modded PlayStation 3. It'll probably be the first one I play on my modded PlayStation 3. But that's why I might end up buying a whole nother machine. More powerful than everything I got in storage right now. But right now, as I sit here, I do have enough equipment to really upgrade my show from just uploading crazy random shit. No, just documenting my life as I go about it. I can actually start structuring it, scripting it, organizing it, composing it a lot better. It'll take a little bit more time and thought in how I want to present myself online. Because real talk, there's going to be some interesting footage to go over with the kids. Every so often, looking back at how Daddy was before Daddy got to y'all. See how different Daddy was? See how hard Daddy worked to get you here? In fact, I think that's going to be more of my main focus, is preparing my content for my kids. So when I start getting really old, I can have them look back at when I was this old. Cause I ain't doing enough footage when I was young. But don't worry, when I have kids, they'll make up for that. Cause real talk, man, I may not release